Hey besties, it's your favorite bestie Shay back with another video. In this video we're going to be doing a read it or unhaul it. We haven't done one of these in a very long time. And from the last time that we've done it, I've decided to switch some things up. So we are no longer using the jar that held all the names because I've acquired way too many books to be switching out the jar instead of having to write down what books. So the way we're doing this now is I am going to be using Fable Scout to choose between the books that I own. So I have recently done a video where Fable chose my reads for a week, and during that time I had the genius idea to use Fable when I want to do my read it or unhaul it. So whatever book I get, I have to read. And if I don't want to read that book, I have to unhaul it right then and there. So if I choose a Christmas book, when I press this, I have to read said Christmas book. And if I do not read said Christmas book, it's going on the unhaul pile. And the only way for me to put it back on the shelf is if I read it by the end of the year. So I'm not going to be getting rid of any books until the end of the year, big huge unhaul when I get rid of everything. So that means by the end of December it has to be read or it gets completely fully unhauled. So if I don't read the book now, it goes to the unhaul pile and it has a destruction date, which will be the end of December, whenever in December I decide to go take the book. So yeah, that's basically it. So if I read the book, I don't like the book, it'll go to the unhaul pile. And if I don't read the book, it'll go to the unhaul pile. And if for some reason I really want to read the book, but just don't want to do it right now, I have until the end of the year to pick it up and read it. And if I do not pick it up and read it, it will be gone by January. That is the premise of how we'll be doing this. So let's go ahead and pick this first book because I really do want to read something tonight. I just finished Airfire and just finished another vlog off, so you probably see me in the same little outfit, which is perfectly fine, but it's only about to be 9 o'clock and I do want to read for like an hour or so before I go to bed. So let's figure out what book I'm going to be starting. Let's do the pick for me. What is this, guys? Okay, this is a new one. I just bought this book. I'm actually kind of excited about that because I just bought this book and I feel like right now is the perfect time to do some type of like thriller book. Let me see if I can get it on my Kindle. Okay, I can get the audiobook. Okay. Period. That's gonna be fun. Okay, I just got the audiobook, so we're gonna start this book. I think in this video I'm going to attempt to do 3 books. I think that's a good number of books to try to read in a read it or unhaul it. So starting with the first book, let's see if I like it. Alright y'all, we finished Don't You Cry. I'm giving it 3 stars. That's it. It was interesting. It kept my attention. I definitely didn't guess like what was gonna happen, but it also wasn't like, oh my gosh, whatever. I don't know. It was like, it was okay. It was quick to read. It was easy. It was simple. It was alright. But now it's time to pick our next book that we have to either read or unhaul. And I am going to keep this, at least for now, on my shelves because I gave it a 3 stars, so I really have no reason to unhaul it. But maybe in the future, if I think about it and I decide to unhaul it, that'll be that. But for right now, it is going to stay on my shelves as a trophy for finishing. So let's go to Fable. I just bought some new books today, but I have already updated my Fable. I also added all of my Kindle books on my Fable, like all of the books that I got on Kindle that's not Kindle Unlimited. So we have more of a range of books that I could read. So let's go ahead and pick our next read. The High Mountain Court. That's crazy because I just bought that book today. I literally just bought that book today as a blind date with a book. So the fact that this is what we got is crazy. And I was interested in starting it. It's a series. That's not the best, but I literally was thinking I wanted to start it soon, and I guess soon is today. So I guess that's what we're gonna read before bed, and I will come back whenever I have an update. I didn't update with this one just because it was a thriller book, and I feel like the whole point of thriller books is to go in it blind, and I don't want to say anything and ruin it, so I didn't say anything about this one, but I'll probably let y'all know what's going on in the High Mountain Court. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Okay, let's get to reading. All right, y'all. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the High Mountain Court. This book has been so good lately. I don't know why or how I've never heard of this book before, but honestly, it is so good. I don't know if it's just like the right book, right time, or what it is. Like, I don't want to. The writing isn't like a masterpiece. She isn't like it's not like, oh my gosh, the literal best piece of literature ever. But it is so good to me, and I've been tabbing it. And I just feel like once I start tabbing a book, that book is really good. Like, if I am tabbing a book, just know that book was really good. So I have been tabbing it, and like the quotes are just so cute. I mean, I guess it's just so wholesome. Like, she said, "You are priceless, Ramini. Do not forget your purpose. Do not forget who you truly are." Like, they speak so much life into the main girl. I love that. It's like, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the book. So the book follows Remy, and she is a witch. She's a red witch, and red witches were slaughtered, and they are to be killed if they are found. So she has been in hiding with these two brown witches, I think they are. Which the brown witches, they make like healing tonics and stuff like that. And so she's been with these two that's been taking care of her for years, and they've been like hopping from place to place, trying to keep her hidden and keep her safe. And enter the bastard king. The bastard prince. That's what they call him. His name is, I want to say, Hale. It's Hale. So Hale is what I'm gonna call him. Hale. And he came in need of a red witch to collect these artifacts that are very powerful, that he needs to help him if war is brought to his court, basically. So they are on their quest right now to retrieve these two artifacts that he needs her to identify and make sure they are the legitimate, authentic artifacts that he's looking for. And it's just so cute. I'm not sure what the trope really is, because it's definitely not enemies to lovers. I mean, I guess they could have been like enemies from the beginning, but it's giving more like just allies. Honestly, they've been allies since like the beginning, because even though the situation could have gave enemies, it's not actually giving enemies, if you know what I mean. So, but it's so cute, and I'm loving seeing them two, like their banter. It's like, I don't know, but also I love how like everybody, like for her whole life she's been told to like try to hide her beauty. And all of that from the witch that she was raised by, because they didn't want to draw attention. But now they are like pouring life into her when it comes to like how she looks, and just steady letting her know that she is beautiful. And it's just so wholesome. It's so cute in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm enjoying this book so much. And then on top of that, I'm liking like Fae and the magic system and stuff like that. I'm like learning about the different courts and like the different type of witches and what their magic can do and how their magic is. And it also have like a real autumnal feel, because it's bringing up a lot of autumn things. Like, it talked about like the trees and like the time of year. It's one of the green witches made this like cake that was very autumn coated. Like, it's giving me everything I needed. Autumn feeling, romanticy. Like, that's literally what I'm getting from this. It's so cute. It was a blind date with a book when I got it, and they said it's like Akatar but spicier and something else. Actually, I might still have to, let me see. You still got the little wrapper that it came in? Let me see, what does it say? It says, It says a romantasy classic. Think ACOTAR but spicier with faster pacing. I don't know. I mean, first book hasn't really given any spice. I am afraid that we will be getting into spice soon. I am almost 140 pages in. I'm on chapter 13. And I feel like we might be hitting some spice soon because it's been a lot of tension. It's like a lot of tension just building and building. And I feel like it's kind of reached its like climax to where it might just like fold over and start giving us spice. I don't think I would mind it. I would prefer to get like another 50-ish pages in before they start hitting us with spice, but I don't mind if they do, honestly, because the book is it's just so good. I just hope that when the spice comes, it don't take away from the plot, because the plot has been so good. Like, I feel like the book has just been so good. Right now, I'm feeling the 5-star feels. I've been feeling it since like the first chapter. But we'll see by the end of this what I'm thinking. But yeah, so I'm so excited about that. I kind of want to choose my next read, my final read for this video, to see if I can get an audiobook for it. But I also don't want to choose a book and then it end up being another physical book, but it's one that I'm excited about, because then I might not want to finish this. So I'm like kind of torn on if I'm going to pick my book now or wait until I am almost like closer to the end, because I'm about halfway through, and I feel like if I binge it tomorrow, I'll definitely be able to finish the whole book. But I also don't want to, like, I don't want nothing to take my attention away from the book, but I would also like to get an audiobook going if I can. Okay, y'all, so I think I'm just gonna wait until I finish, or I'm almost finished with this book, to figure out my next read, and then we'll pick up my next book together. Hopefully I can finish this one tomorrow, so we'll see. I might try to read a little bit more tonight, so we'll see where I get to in this book. Alright, y'all, so we finished the High Mountain Court. First of all, this book was so good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this book was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I don't want to give a rating on it until tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably come back and give you guys like a full rating of what I thought, because it's pretty late and I'm pretty tired, and I literally just finished reading, so I don't want to like give a rating and then I take it back. So right now I'm gonna say my actual rating is TBD, but we will talk about it tomorrow. I just wanted to come on here right now and pick out what book we're gonna be starting next, the final book for this video, because I want to know what I'm gonna be reading tomorrow. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do pick for me and have Fable pick. Hopefully it's something good, because I do not want to read no bad books, especially after that good book. Okay, what is this? Sins of Sorrow. Okay. It looks like we're reading Sins of Sorrow. That sucks. I mean, not it don't sucks. Actually, I think that's a Kindle book, so that's kind of actually good because I just read this whole book physically with no audio, nothing. So now I got a Kindle book. So at least, actually, I think I'm actually kind of happy about that. I feel like that book might actually be interesting. Who knows? But we'll come back for an update on the book that I'm going to be starting and to tell you guys my final review of this one tomorrow. So, alright, y'all. So we finished Sins of Sorrow. I listened to the whole audiobook. I've literally have been locked in for the past like 6 hours, just sitting there at the kitchen table doing my puzzle, listening to this audiobook. So we definitely finished. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars because it was actually like really interesting. At first, I didn't think I was gonna get into it, but then the more I listened, it just felt so seamless and it was just so easy to listen to and it was so good. And I just really enjoyed the book, and then it ended on a plot twist, and I really want to get the second book. So I just think that's also a good sign when I want to continue going. So yeah, and I love their story. Like I hate the way the story went, like with their story went, but I also love their love story. Like I don't know, that forbidden love is always so fun in a book. But yeah, so I finished that, and so that's the third book of this video done, and I am keeping all 3, so that's good. Alright, y'all, it's time for our little review, wrap up, ending of this video. So let's talk about the 3 books that we read in this video. The first one we read was Don't You Cry, which I gave 3 stars. I'm going to confirm, I'm going to fact check all of my reviews with Fable to let y'all know what I actually rated these. So, the first one, Don't You Cry, we rated, what the hell? Oh, we rated 3 stars. Even Steven, 3 stars, which it was a decent, like the story was, it was fast paced, it was fun it was intriguing. It wasn't the best thriller that I've ever read, but it was fast paced, it was intriguing, and it did catch my attention, it held it the whole time. And the audiobook definitely saved it for me. I don't know. I just feel like I tried to read it physically and I could not. So the audiobook definitely was my best friend with this. But 3 stars. I'm not unhauling. We are, in fact, keeping this book. So on the shelf it goes. And then we picked up the High Mountain Court. This is my baby right now. Like 5 stars. I love this book. So good. I do have to go back through and like physically write down my annotations, but like I don't know if y'all can see this. I tore this book up. This book was so good, like so good. I enjoyed it very much. I'm so happy I read this. I'm so happy I picked this up. 5 stars. It was so good. It was so beautiful to read. I really enjoyed this book. If you guys have not read this book, I really suggest reading it. It is a series, and the way this book ended, it definitely wrapped up in a nice, beautiful bow. So I don't think the next book will really be following this same couple. I feel like I kind of know where it's gonna go, like at least where it's gonna start off at. But I think it's gonna be following a different couple. I'm not sure though, so don't hold me to it. But this book was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was fun. It was a fun ride. And I enjoyed this book a lot. So if you have not read it, I suggest picking it up. And I feel like it gives fall. Like this is like a really good fall book. I definitely recommend reading it in the fall time because it speaks a lot about the fall atmosphere that they're in. And it's just so cozy. Like it felt so fall to me. So this was the second book. And then the final book we picked up is Sins of Sorrow, which I have on my Kindle, and I need the other books. Like I need the whole copy the whole series physically in my hands right now. I gave this book a 4 stars. This book was pretty good. I at first thought I was going to DNF it, and then I was like, I decided to give it 10 chapters, and if it wasn't drawing me in within the 10 chapters, then I would have got DNF'd it. But after like chapter 5, I was trapped. Like, I was in it for a long run. It was so good. It was kind of spicy, a little spicy. It wasn't that bad. The High Mountain Court had spice in it too. Just a couple chapters. They weren't that spicy, but they have some spice. This one was more spicy than that one. And this one followed. What is her name? Vinny? Was it Vinny? Followed Vinny and Sly. And in the beginning of the book, you see something that happens between the two main people's family, and from there, you kind of see the rivalry between the two families start, and then Vinny and Sly. So you see the rivalries start between the two families, and then if the first few chapters follows from when they're younger to like their adult years, so it just like kind of jumps from time, like 8 different ages, and it shows you like the times that they ran into each other and met for the first few years, and then it goes to like the current time that they're in, and like their interaction there, and they're running into each other there, and then it follows that. And they're both a part of, like, I don't want to say mafia families, but they're part of mafia families, and they're rival mafia families, so they're forbidden to like be together. It's forbidden love. I love Sly. Like, I loved him dearly. Vinny, I don't know. She was alright. Like, I liked her, but Sly, I loved the man that he was, and I'm really invested in the story now. Like, I really want to see where it goes. And there's also a novella that's after this one that follows, I think, just Sly and like him from like where this book end off, what he's gonna do. Yeah. And I really want to read the novella, but I really want to read the second book too. So I'm really invested in this series. I don't know. I was not expecting to end this video off with me having 3 books that I thoroughly enjoyed. Well, 2 that I'm sure I'm going to continue the series, and 1 that I just thoroughly enjoyed. And it's just crazy. Like, I didn't expect that, but that is how it played out. And I'm so happy that that the reads went so well in this video. I'm very happy about that. But that is it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I had such an amazing time reading these books with you guys, and I hope you guys had an amazing time coming along to ride with me. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.